Hello, people. Time to share an account that I have shared in the past on YouTube videos, and this is a cent account that I started October last year. Had some leftover holiday spends, and decided to chuck it into a cent account, which gave me a starting balance about $230. Um, the premise was to trade this account like I would a $20,000 account. Um, to which now I will realise, despite getting it to 100% now, would I want to trade a dollar account like this if it was $22,000 on the line? And the answer is no. I've got the MyFX book stats here, which is a little bit behind. It's 6 hours ago. It's updated, so not quite at 100% on here yet, because due to it not updating. And as you can see from the uh, the graph, I've had periods of drawdown on this, particularly at the start, where, to be honest, if it was $20,000, you would be probably, well, not everyone, it all depends on your risk appetite, but for me, these drawdowns here that I had early on would be making me feel quite queasy if it was on a US dollar account, purely for the fact that you'd have 20 to 23,000 in and be sort of in the realms of 30% drawdown is quite a lot, really. How would that make you feel? And this is why I traded this account this way. Can you basically trade without equity points? How does that make you feel when you don't? That sounds really poor risk management, but with a substantial capital start of, say, $20,000, which you can emulate by putting $200 into a cent account and trade it and practice it. And how would I feel? And there was profit certainly to be made from the off there. I mean, if you look at the start of the 2023 stats, October, November, when I started it, I made, good profit. You would have made brilliant profit on a $20,000 account, but you've also had periods of being, a good few $1,000s in drawdown. How did that make me feel at the start? Not great, to be honest. So after that, I started trading it a little bit more as I would a proper account. Still had periods of drawdown. And again, you would feel not too bad with these sort of levels of drawdown, peaks and troughs. I would be okay with them. And to be fair, the strategies in use, probably best to show on this one. At the start, I was using quite aggressive reversal against the trend strategies, which again, if markets then do retrace that slight bit is all you need sometimes, especially if you're using martingale strategies. You do bank very, very well. And if this was a true $20,000 account, I've made some good profit in 6 weeks there and buzzing. But at the times, I have to remember how I felt with the drawdown. The drawdown was just, it would be far too high if it was $20,000. And then from then on, really, just trading nice and steady. And again, shows it better on my FX, but I have had peaks of drawdown. Um, these were mainly RSI strategies, some RSI strategies with the sequence reverse set to true, so you're actually looking to go into trends. And then the way the markets have been the last few months, I've from sort of summer onwards, I've been trading trend following strategies. And over the last few weeks, to get it over this line of 100%, I've been back on some martingale strategies, a little bit more aggressive just to get it over the 100% mark. Mainly for my own kudos that I know I can flip an account. It took a year to flip this one. So how does that make me feel about cent trading? Well, cent trading now is something I will get into a little bit more. I think if you're anything sub 5k, trading cent accounts is the way to go. And again, if this was a $1,000 account, slight tweaks to the risk, there's no reason why in a year you can't double that, and that's no small change really. I think what this is also good to show is that it's good to show that you can actually um, start trading small accounts and practice on them, and at the same time make a little bit of extra money. At how we do really promote demo trading to start with to get used to the system, etc., etc. But you could actually put small money into a cent account and trade it and practice it and work to the same drawdown levels that you would on a higher capital prop account, and certainly try your strategies out on here. And at the same time, you might just start earning a little bit of money on the side as a part of your practicing. So, what's my plan for this going forward? Hit 100%. Again, like I say, a little bit of a kudos for me, as in I've proved I can flip an account, a very small account at that. Would I trade a $20,000 account like this, which is what I set off getting the feels for? And the answer is no. There has certainly been strategies within this journey on this account that I would trade on a $20,000 account. I think um, good example of that is this one here. Is some trades closed from February time, in that stack of trades there, which was over a course of 3 days. I'm actually banking $96. Obviously that's cent on here, but that'd be dollars on a $20,000 account. 96 dollars. I'd be happy to run this strategy. The lot sizes it was at the time in line with markets. I'd be happy to run that on a 5 to 10k account, and you take in $96 in 3 days. Thank you very much. I'm withdrawing that. I'm getting the grosses with it this week. So it's all food for thought. It's been a really good journey to learn about cent accounts, about how you'd feel with higher dollar accounts, if this was USD, and just to get a gauge of it really. And certainly the trend files I've been running of late have also given me great data to take those files now into prop trading, which is what I'm on with myself mainly still at the minute. I hadn't had any personal funds in the game since starting way back when with POW, so it was nice to get some smaller funds in the game and just not have a play. I have taken this serious, and get a feel for what it feels like trading real funds again. Sometimes I could use EPs on this account now. I think my plan going forward is I'm just going to set an equity point on Social Trader Tools here, back at my starting capital that I put in, which was $200, and then just let the account roll. Keep taking it serious. The way I've built sets around this is around 1,000 to 2,000 drawdown, which is $10 to $20 on a cent account. And then if a set goes over that, I move on. Which, if you're looking back at this graph, sets like this at the start, way too much drawdown for me on a martingale strategy running AU, which was against the trend strategy. So at that point there, as you can see, it sort of steadied off around December, and I moved it on. And there's been some months I haven't really traded this. I haven't had slots on my Social Trader Tools, etc. So I haven't bothered with it. But overall, that's 2024 stats and what I've gained monthly. And there's the 2023 stats. And as I say, I was probably a bit too aggressive from the off, but I lived to tell the tale. If it went bang, I've only lost $200. How would I feel on a USD account, being that if it was 20,000? No, it didn't sit with me right. So, as I say, since then, probably see it in the gains. It's been a lot more stable and a lot more sensible. There was a loss here. I came out a stack of AU trades back in August. It was my own choice. I didn't like the way the market was going. It was my own decision. I decided to switch off for a bit and come back in September and then kick on to that 100% mark, which we've achieved today. Some open trades at the minute on gold, and at the minute I'm running a gold strategy, trend following, AUD USD trend following, and a pound USD trend following strategy. So as I say, equity point is now set to the opening capital that I started with this account. do I carry on steadily or do I push on? For me, I think I'm going to push on a little bit now. Not gambler mentality, but I've proved to myself I could flip a small account. Maybe it's now time to try and push on a little bit more and a little bit more and just see where this account takes me. But thanks for watching.